If you're chasing big snapper and kingfish, the place to go is Gulf Harbour Marina, where the big international field have assembled.
We like to think of the marina as a community, and we look after the yacht clubs, the Coast Guard, and also the boaties that are interested in fishing. And the two fishing contests here, and in particular the Maverix competition, are big days on our calendar in any year.
Okay, I'd like to welcome you along to the 8th Maverix 6K fishing tournament associated with Momoi Hi Catch.
This is a sport fishing event based for kingfish and snapper. The anglers are allowed to catch one snapper and one kingfish per person per day. It's been running for 8 years now. This is our eighth event, and this year's looking like being the best so far. The weather's absolutely wonderful. The venue's looking good. The anglers are turning up to remove the line from their reels and spooled up the new 6 kilo line.
We're putting 6 kilo nylon on everybody's reel. It's the same nylon, so everybody fishes with the same type of nylon, exactly the same line class.
That's the line, but what's going on the hook?
First thing we did when we got here was we took off out in the boat. We went and caught a lot of live bait, and we've got a lot of fresh dead bait, which is also really important too, because snapper, although they're a bit of a scavenger, they're also, you're going to get them taking something when it's really, really fresh.
Time for the Maverix Rods tip of the day.
Good healthy New Zealand pilchard, just what we need. Probably the favourite food of a snapper. 10 barrow and an 8 barrow Gamakatsu hook, half inch on the tail, little ball sinker, away we go. Another good bait is the squid. Ideal for big snapper. Thread the hook through again, put it through, round through the backs there, get your 8 barrow hook here, couple of loops around the main shank, through the hood, and ready to drift down again. What snapper could resist that, eh?
The next most popular big fish bait is a nice healthy squid and a good big juicy pilchard. We stick it up inside the hood of the squid like that, bulks up the squid. We do the same thing again, put the big 10 barrow through there, wrap it in there. You don't actually have to put the hook out there, some say you do. Wrap the hook around the 8 barrow around the front again, look it in. I'll tell you what, that drifting down in the current is one of the best big fish snapper baits.
According to the author of the Māori fishing calendar, tomorrow will be tough.
Tomorrow it's bite time at about 5 in the morning, and I don't think a lot of people will be sort of going, oh, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So the rest of the day is a bit of a struggle. So this thing starts at 6 in the morning and finishes 5 at night, so it's going to be a challenge.
While most were still in bed, some of the teams headed out early.
Great barrier, great barrier. Chaos Falls, yeah, copy me.
One of the 38 boats, Utter Chaos, is our host for the Maverix Rods 6 kg International Fishing Tournament. Skipper Barry Kearney will take his crew of Beans, Bill, Swampy and Gabo out early to the magic spot off the barrier. The moon casting its silver shadow over the Hauraki Gulf indicates the weather for fishing will be ideal. And it'll be interesting to see if these experienced anglers are awake and ready for action before the snapper and kingfish open their eyes.
Come on you guys, you'll get ready to rumble late. The sun's coming up. Another beautiful day in Trifina. Where shall we go, Phil?
I think we'll head out as we have before.
Sunken Rock, I think.
Sunken Rock.
All the preparations have been made. The bait is ready to rumble. The knives are honed. The rods are greased. Now, it's all up to the angler to make the right decisions based on their skills.
3 ounce, because as you can see the current running off the back of the boat.
We got a big current, guys.
I do a squid, I do it a little bit different to everyone else, I think.
You try everything, see what happens, see what's working, and then whatever starts to work, you try and find out what they're doing right and you're doing wrong. If they'll tell you, which quite often they won't. One of the tricks, of course, is to always have the hooks well exposed. Some people like to hide them, but I personally like to expose them. What's left? Bonito. Try to get a longer piece.
5 experienced men on board, and 5 different ways of baiting the hook.
See, I got 2 but split.
So, which method is right?
So it's getting a hit. Just sitting on it, just picking it up, dropping it, pick it up, drop it. It's just pulling the pressure off my thumb.
The big current has given them hope for the big fish, and the technique is obvious.
It's straight lining, so you got to you let it out. I've got a very light weight on. It's going down in the current. The fish is sitting in the current. It's going down very naturally. The more natural your bait goes down, the better. And just free spool it out until you feel as though he's taking the bait on a good run, and he's got it in his mouth like.
Oh, here we go. Rich is in.
It's just a baby.
We're going to pull out of here. It hasn't done a lot here.
Even if you know the fish are supposed to be there, sometimes you have to chase them. The recipe for success: a mixture of fishing knowledge and the latest technology. The ingredients to be noticed.
Playing with me. And still playing with me.
How'd you go up there?
This is a competition, and with every sporting contest, there are always mind games.
So you've had a good starter?
Good luck, guys.
So the big ones are down there. It's just a case of finding them within the time limit.
Probably worth waiting a little while longer.
How much longer?
Well,
Till 3 o'clock?
no.
Don't wait until 3 o'clock, Bez. We've got fish to catch.
Fishing's terrible,
He's not happy.
and I'm not happy chapping.